What's up, y'all? It's Mimi. I tried recording this for one time before, but I realized I still had low light compensation on, so my frames was that I ain't had no frames for real. Now that I've sacrificed that, it's a bit darker, but you can still see me, you know, roughly. The year's coming to a close, man. 2023 finna be over in a cool 5 days. You know, as of me recording this, I'm recording this day after Christmas, 26. I got home from work a few hours ago, ate some food, watched some Scoot reaction to Hilda, cause that's how I watch shows now, I guess.
That's what I'm talking about. Hilda ain't worried about nothing, bro. I probably could have did that too, though. That's not too bad. Just jumping off.
Shout out Scoop. He don't need my shout out, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Oh shit, it's in the frame. That's crazy. It's a water bottle, y'all. It's really a shaker bottle. That's kind of what I got it for, to be a shaker bottle, but I don't really be making shakes like that. Anyway, yeah, man. This year has been very eventful. I have to say, it's one of my favorite years in recent memory. I normally don't really say anything about how I, think the year went, or I don't really have any opinion. I don't value one year more than the other most of the time, but this is not most of the time, bro. This year is unequivocally the best. I'm not gonna really pretend to understand or even like remember the intricacies of years before, like 2018, but I don't think any of them compared, because back then I was just an idiot child who didn't know anything. So even if they were good relatively, they weren't good relatively, because I didn't know anything. I had no control over my life. This year's the first year that I've actually felt like a person that's able to do stuff for themselves and is really in control of their own destiny, which I know it's corny, but this is how I feel. This might sound corny too, but this year I feel like was just the warm-up. A lot of niggas say that to justify, having an unproductive year, having an unsatisfying year, an underwhelming year. They didn't get to do whatever they wanted, so they're gonna say that, oh, I was just warming up. But genuinely, I did as much as I possibly could. And yes, it wasn't as much as I wanted to do, but realistically, it's all I could do. So I think this year, for what it is, just to kind of warm me up and get me into the shit that I want to get into, it definitely served its purpose, bro. I had a little roadmap for this video, not like a script or nothing. I'm looking at my forehead. What is on my forehead? I don't know what the fuck. It's not like, it doesn't, now that I've drawn attention to it, it's gone. Like, I just look weird now. Now you see how big my forehead is. This is all unintelligible nonsense. What did I write? No, okay, this year was the year that I really made the jump into everything when it comes to music, when it comes to, dipping my foot back into content creation on YouTube, like this kind of content, not like anything else. And, like I said, with music, not just rapping, but making the beats as well, advancing everything, perfecting my craft a little bit. ROI by Delta D's came out in like March of this year, and I let that one line stick with me the whole time. It was, I put it on the line and made the jump my Jordan year for real.
This my ROI for all the times that I've been on myself. I put it on the line and made the jump my Jordan year for real.
I mean, if you're tapped into what I've been dropping as an artist, then you'll notice my EP that oh my god, I can't speak. The EP that I dropped in June, on the 23rd of June, 23rd, because Jordan, it's called Jordan Year. And that's kind of why I called it that, because this is the year that I really got to make the jump. Tap into my little Jordan. I'm not no Michael Jordan yet, but you know what I mean. The important part is to just make the jump. And I referenced this on, other tracks or verses or whatever. Like, on Turnabout Sisters that I did for Brownie's album. If y'all haven't listened to Young Brownie's album, either of them, check them out. Bunch of good artists on there, not named me, of course, but yeah, on my Turnabout Sisters joint, I said, like, niggas looking at me weird like I don't belong here. It's 23, you stuck in the wrong year. Title of my sneaks like jump man, we all clear. Blast off, knock out like a Tron beer. That shit kind of corny now that I think about it. I'm gonna close that window because I noticed how like white it makes this. I look crazy, don't I? So yeah, I've always viewed my life as like a damn near a hero's journey. You know what I mean? I'm not really going to recover anything and save nobody, but okay, so not a hero's journey, but you know what I'm saying. If you've known me a good amount, depending on what circle you're in, you may have heard me mention MiMiLock Adventures a few times, and that's kind of how I see things.
Do not let him back here. Shinji Adventures? He made that shit up on the spot.
Like, the eras of my life, they get put into seasons. The people that I've met and, some people who I've lost, contact with over the years, they were characters for those particular arcs, you know what I mean? I don't know, this is lame and shit, it's cringe as shit, but that's kind of how that's how I make sense of it in my brain. But that was just kind of like nothing. Like, MiMiLock Adventures, I didn't actually get to do anything, to the point where if I were to tell you the MiMiLock Adventures, you wouldn't even be able to know that I was the main character if it weren't for my name being in the title. But this year there was for sure an incendiary incident that really got things in motion and forced me to react. And that was the Shofu Pokemon Cypher contest. Jerry sent that shit to me, bro. Shout out to Jerry so much, because I swear to God, that would have flew under my radar if he hadn't done that. I was actually talking to Jerry a few months before that or something. I don't know. Whenever the Cypher got announced, I was talking to Jerry about that, because he was trying to get on it, just, you know, like, no contest involved. He was trying to get on it because he knew somebody that was in touch with Shofu. He was going to try to, like, send him some, you know, see what, you know, see if it could work. And then, like, yeah, I guess, like, a few weeks later after that conversation, he announced the contest. So Jerry was like, man, fucking, I'm not doing that shit. But I was hungry, bro, so I did that shit. At that point, I hadn't rapped in so long, like, I really don't even know what I was thinking. Granted, there was one open verse contest that I definitely did before that. It was MiMiLock Ichigo shit, because I was just really fucking with it. And seeing somebody, he was 14 at the time, seeing somebody like that doing what he does, I would feel like a loser if I didn't at least submit something. You know, he's just so inspiring like that, to the point where it's like, if I let this high school freshman be more successful and prosperous than me, hey man, like, he can be, but if I just let it happen, I'm kind of a lame for that. I have to at least put my foot forward. Like, if he's doing it, I can do it too. It's like when All Might saw Deku doing that shit in episode 2, being like, damn, like, you ain't got no powers, bro. So, like, seeing somebody else act will inspire me to act. That's typically how it goes, if I know that I can do something on their level. Which, I mean, I'm confident. I'm not actually confident in that at all. I'm aware Meme is so much better than me in music, but I'm glazing like shit. Point is, bro, I'm not gonna forget about that, because that was also an important step to getting me back in the swing of, like, recording and you know, making shit sound good. But yeah, Pokemon Cypher contest came through. I submitted my round 1 submission. I thought at first, you know, like, the beginning of Danganronpa, like Makoto, I'm like a little tame house cat thrown into a fucking pack of lions. But then I realized there weren't that many lions. Like, it was pretty light competition.
Got a thick white bitch, call her Score Bunny.
Hey, yo.
Got a thick white bitch, call her Score Bunny.
The only really, like, big threats that there were the niggas who had already made a name for themselves, like niggas who I already actually listened to, like Dizzy and fucking Elder, which, you know, makes it so much better that Lime King won, because I swear to God, when it was down between, like, Breeden, Ham Sandwich, and Lime King, I was mad at anybody considering anybody other than Lime King, for real. And maybe that was just me. I was kind of ignoring the quality and how much I liked it. I was just going off of, like, let this nigga win, because I have never heard him before. I'm not gonna lie, I got off track. Let me get back to what I was talking about. So yeah, right, round 1 submission, submitted. I was scared at first when I got to my shit. I was still a little scared even after hearing all the ass they had sat through before. But I realized I'm not even that bad, for real. It's just I sound kind of weird, because I just sound weird. I have a very unique voice, as Jam would say. But they let me through, man, because I was spitting. I had some bars, and, you know. Testimonies in your party, one hit in the soul, so I'm still looking for a challenge. I'm the nigga in the money.
What?
I think the combination of sounding unique and having good writing led to me getting through, because they either thought I was a 15-year-old boy, or they just thought I sounded cool. I'm sure that was what it was, because there was other niggas who were spitting, but they had similar flows to other contestants, or their cadence, their delivery, or just their voice itself was similar to somebody else. Like, a lot of niggas sounded like Dizzy clones, so to speak. I can only name one nigga who really sounds like Dizzy 8, and that's Joko. I just got lucky. It's like one of the rare times where my voice being abnormal has actually kind of helped me stand out and made my shit not sound samey. So I appreciate that. Because most of the time this shit's a curse. But yeah, made it to round 2. Round 2 submission went pretty well. I wasn't considered for that much. Like, niggas wasn't fucking with it that much. There was, you know, like a little bit, but like, for real, that verse was just for fun, because I didn't expect to win anyway. That's why I had that fucking minion bar in it. Yeah. Money grew, now I'm feeling despicable. Overjoyed, ain't feeling hospitable. Squad 6.
Why'd you say that?
What was that, bro?
Why did you say that? Why'd you say this? Why'd you say this?
But, you know, that got a lot of eyes on me. A lot of niggas found that shit. They were like, oh, okay, you kind of spit, you know what I mean? So that's what kind of really led niggas to knowing who I am. That video did very well when it comes to views and shit, just comments, you know, they were all positive. You know, it was very great feedback from that. So that influenced me to keep dropping stuff, keep making things. I was making beats already, I kept making beats, so I just started to rap on them. Like, if I scroll through my channel right now, oh, okay, it's all bright again. Don't mind me. After Pokemon Cypher round 2, it was the Soul Force server tournament, and then it was Azaz's Hell's Paradise open verse. And then I dropped my shit, my EP, then I dropped Crescent Rose, which apparently moved mountains for my nigga Joko. I dropped Amazing, which was You know, it was pretty cool to me. And it got the attention of fucking Chris Craig. He was like, oh yeah, this shit gas. No way Chris Craig said this shit was gas. On my own, my attempt at fucking melodic shit, kinda ass. The Mist, pretty cool. Oddwin rap contest entry, nice. Keep It 100 with my homie Capri, man, that shit, legendary, even though I sound like a nerd on it. Elizabeth, just straight emotions on that. Survive, I kinda hate that one. I kinda hate that beat. On My Way, my second attempt at melodic that was somehow worse than the first one. Still Not Giving Up, Bad Mix, I don't care. Truth, my best performing song yet. Just truly, that's in terms of views. Like these views kind of rival the cypher contest, so I appreciate that. It's my second most viewed video. Human, follow up to that. Memories in the Rain with my nigga Elite. Down to Freestyle with my nigga Sky, and Dookie Freestyle, which you don't talk about. Niggas told me make a song about poop. Uncle told me get some hot and sour soup. Niggas told me make a song about poop. Uncle told me get some hot and sour soup. Niggas told me make a song about poop. Uncle told me get some hot and sour soup. And talk about poop and the poop and the scoop and the doodle doogie doo.
Yes, hard. It's gonna get an Oscar.
An Oscar, yeah. So yeah, that contest was the incendiary incident. I'm not gonna lie, Venomous also played a big part in it because I was in A6 server and Venomous was looking for niggas and he just let me on a cypher because I guess he just lets anybody on, which, you know, could be his downfall one day if he doesn't up his standards, because that's ultimately how you grow yourself as an artist. But you know, whatever. I digress. I just appreciate him for letting me on that shit, because if I wasn't on his ciphers, a lot of niggas wouldn't know who I was even before the cypher contest. But yeah, the culmination of Meme, Shofu, and Venomous really got me to where I am today in terms of the you know, lower nerdcore sphere. So that was a long way of saying that's what kicked the shit off. That was my incendiary incident. Upon entering this scene, I met a lot of people who, you know, were kind of expository, you know what I mean? Explained the shits to me, the ins and outs of this motherfucker, this community. I met a lot of people, I was introduced to a lot of people, and got to care about them, which is what you do when you introduce a character to an adventure, a story. And yeah, that's kind of what this year was. It was just a setup. It was like early Bleach. Just like the vibes was just immaculate to the point where nothing really big and grandiose got done, but it's just a vibe, bro. Like we doing what we do. It's like chilling. But I'm at a point where money is tight, right? So let's say money represents Rukia, and I'm Ichigo. If y'all heard Long Time by Chance the Rapper, he says, money saved me, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Now, tell me that's not Ichigo and Rukia in Soul Society. So that's how I'm gonna view this. Next year, it's gonna be training so I can get my money back up. I gotta get better at everything I do when it comes to my craft, you know, my art, you know, just my rapping ability, as well as my producing. I have to get better, you know, sound design, mixing, gotta learn more about that. I had to get better at singing, especially because I really can't sing right now at all. Social skills gotta get better. Overall work ethic has to improve. I'm not sure if that will require an ADHD diagnosis or what, but something's gotta change. Jam said no autism diagnosis, so I'm not gonna get no autism diagnosis. I don't think I need one though. I think the main thing is just making sure I can focus on things and not stay up 4 hours past when I was supposed to go to bed listening to fucking My Little Pony fan songs. I don't even know how I don't even watch MLP, bro. The point of this year is not to go crazy and really just get like to my end goal, because it's gonna be damn near impossible this year, but I'm gonna just do what I can. You know, the most that I possibly can. That's all I can do, bro. Like, you do what you can, you know what I mean? Now that I've, you know, met people and gotten them to care about me, I can show them what I can do. And it'll feel more like I, you know, really want to actually do it, because I have all these people watching me and really just believing in me. I had it before. I'm not gonna say I had no friends before. I've always had friends. Rabbit Hole my day ones, right? You know, Pasta Society my day ones, my IRL's day ones, my dad, nigga, that's my best friend. But now that I've met so many other people this year, and a lot of them very like-minded, also creatives, also hard workers, I think it's gonna be just only up from here. It's just way more inspiring. Not saying they're better than my friends from the past, but they serve a different purpose, and I think it's perfect for what I'm going through right now. Like, not only do I know they know what I'm going through, but because I know what they're going through, I want to see them win as well, because I see a bit of my struggles and their struggles. My goals are pretty similar to theirs, so it's very easy for me to empathize. It may appear as though I have a bit of an empathy issue. I don't. It's just, you know, I have an issue expressing how I feel about certain things. It's just Delta D's song called All I Need. I keep fucking Delta, but that nigga's the GOAT. Toward the end of the song, he goes, "To be real, I'm real lucky to be locked in with folks who share the same goals." Yeah, I put 100%, I'm lucky as fuck. I finally got there, you know, because a lot of the time, you know, like, my friends have always been creative, but never in the sense that I was, which is where the disconnect came in. Even my friends who made music didn't make the same kind of music, which I guess is better because you have to kind of step out of your comfort zone, but I needed niggas who really knew the fuck, like, what I was doing, you know what I mean? So I got that now. I'm lucky as fuck. That's really the thing I'm most grateful for and most thankful for, like, yeah, just period. But yeah, past the mushy stuff, I'm gonna just list some goals off, bro. I've never been one for New Year's resolutions or whatever, like niggas who say they're gonna start working out and just don't fucking do it, and Planet Fitness take money from you every month till you fucking die. We gonna list these off. Let's just go step by step. What did I put here? Expand mixing and sound design knowledge, for sure. One thing holding my music back is just how it sounds. And I think if I had a more professional sounding mix, then niggas would be more inclined to listen. So that's something I definitely gotta work on. I gotta improve my singing voice. Of course, I've had songs where I try to be like a melodic, like maestro. I'm just not, nothing like that. I'm gonna do that by just, you know, trying to do covers of songs that I already like. I might not post them, at least know where you can find it easily, but I will be doing that. Things that are in my range, maybe a little bit outside, I kind of test it, and if they're too far outside, I'll kind of pitch them up or down. But I really need to try like learn how to sing higher, because I can't do that for the life of me. I sound like I sound weird when I do that. And when I sing too low, it's like I just sound like I'm a frog. Someone say I already sound like that, but you know, whatever. I just gotta increase my range, because my range right now is nothing. It's just this. I gotta make more beats in 2024, y'all. I kind of fell off. I've been making beats forever, but my productivity kind of slowed down. I don't know. Like, I'm always making shit, but it's just I'm not as creative anymore, and I think it's because I'm not. It's like so few and far between. I try to put shit on a schedule too much to where I kind of lose the fun part of it. So when I do make one, it's the most bare bones basic shit you've ever heard in your life. I just gotta make more so I can get back in the swing of things and really, you know, push the bounds of my creativity once again, because I was doing that shit in high school. Like, what I liked in general quality, I made up for in pure creativity. The RVB retrospective series that's coming this year, bro. I swear to God, I've been lying to niggas for months, but I'm gonna do it because I'm really excited to get back into that. Just watching that show and dissecting it piece by piece. Bernie is back on the internet too. Bernie is starting a whole fucking podcast, so I'm gonna listen to that shit. That's gonna be enough inspo. Really, it shouldn't be hard to be inspired while working on that, because I can't speak because I know Bernie made it, and Bernie himself is inspired. I don't even know what it is, because he's like one of those like generic, like, you know, kind of rich white dudes who's like, yeah, I just worked really hard. But you know, I do believe he worked really hard. There's something about him, like, I think it's because he made something that I like, so it's like, you know, I believe him more in the sense that, oh, if I work hard, I can be just like him, you know, whatever. We do similar shit, like, he's a creative writer, so I think it makes sense that I would be inspired by that more than just your average rich white guy. After that, we're gonna be starting up the gaming on this channel, like I said, bro. Night in the Woods, first LP. Maybe we'll be able to sneak a second one in, maybe not, who knows. We'll see. Shit. And I gotta make at least one friend in college, bro. I went through a whole semester. I talked to nobody. It was just high school 2.0. And I'm cool with that, because at least I wasn't getting, like, picked on for no reason. But I didn't make no friends for real. And I didn't expect myself to, so I'm not really disappointed. It's kind of just how I've always lived. But I'm gonna try to go against that just to see how it go, because the people I've met this year prove that meeting new people is kind of slept on, bro. So if I can meet more people and really get to know them, like, that'll be great. I need to expand my world as much as possible. But this is all, you know, kind of just kind of like the sideshow for the big goal, which is fucking getting my money back up. So, you know, I'm locked down there in the basement with Urahara 10 days. You know, I'm gonna do it in 5. I'm giving myself the whole year to get my money back up, but I gotta do it by DreamCon, to be honest. So I get half the time. I've never really been one to try to speak things into existence, but genuinely, I think I can do all of this shit. I don't want to, like, disappoint myself and not do this shit, so I'm just gonna do it. No excuses. Finally, I'm just gonna do some shout outs to niggas, because Zeke did this shit in his video. I'm gonna steal your sauce, bro. I'm sorry. You stole my sauce. Shit, stole my mic. They wanna be me so bad. I'm playing Zeke. No, Zeke the homie, bro. Zeke is like my brother. Like, for real. Good ass friend. But yeah, speaking of Zeke, man, we gonna list off all niggas in this in this server, bro. The DL Demon Mar, Uncle Garrett, Angela Gamer Van, Big Dicks, that's me. King Christmas, it's not Christmas anymore, nigga. But yeah, the homie King, the homie Carp, racist ass, the homie Sky, racist ass, the homie Lil Hector, Lil Hectic. Y'all stream Oh My God by Lil Hectic and Reno one, well, you know, I don't know, wherever you stream that shit at. The homie Havoc, the homie Teetle, the homie Kai, the homie Maddie. I forgot how cool Maddie was. Maddie is funny. The homie Darby, the homie I almost caught you C. The homie Clifton, my fault. The homie Dana, I don't even talk to Dana that much, but whatever. The homie Jam, the homie Ham. Oh, that's fire. The homies Amise, the homie Breakfast, the homie Doran, the homie Zeke, and the homie Bread. Now I'm finna go into the dollars. The dollars are O-Rain, Joko, MiMiLock, Karma, Toasty, Water, Foe, Rap Roasted, Leo, Captain, and Carefree. That's my niggas, bro. That's my niggas. You know, RIP niggas who got it dropped from the dollars, like Spade, you know, rest in peace. Big Mac, rest in peace. It's also shout outs to y'all. Like y'all the homies. Let me start over. Shout out Spade, shout out Big Mac, shout out Elite, shout out motherfucking Primus, nigga. Shout out Dallas. I think that's it, right? Former members of the dollars. Where's it at? Did he delete that channel? Oh no, it's gone. Well, I don't know who's a former member anymore. That's tough. And you know who else gotta get an honorary mention? Motherfucking Sino Cario, bro. MiMiLock's strongest soldier, bro. You're really the homie. Commenting on every single thing. Everything. Like, you really help like, you do that for everybody, bro. It's crazy. Like, you give these in-depth ass reviews, breaking down each bar. You know this shit that I don't think niggas would notice for real. Like, you notice fucking Gravity Falls and Owl House bars and shit. Like, you like that. You like that. Nah, I'm finna clock 30 minutes on this goddamn recording, bro. I don't even know how long this video's gonna be. I've been yapping for 30 minutes. Oh my god. I need to end it right now. I have so much to look forward to, you know what I'm saying? MiMiLock coming through. New Year's Eve, gonna have a week, just chill, have a good time. It's gonna be cool. And after that, yeah, bro, it's back to school, back to, you know, not working as much. It's just, you know, because when I go to work, I feel unappreciated. But when I go to school, I feel like I'm actually making a difference. It's little things, you know what I mean? Y'all fuck with Dr. D's, but like, for real, like, fuck with that nigga, bro. With that being said, peace, bro.